We're here at the IntelliSys2024, and I'm interviewing one of the most experienced researchers here at the conference. With me is Dr. Thomas Fehlmann. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's very nice being here.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it so far.
Good to hear. And I've mentioned you're one of the most experienced people here. Can you tell me a bit about your academic journey? Just a little bit.
I have no academic journey.
Oh.
That is, I started naturally making a doctor in mathematics with mathematical logic, went into the US at the University of New York, Delaware, but then I detected that my capabilities as a teacher are not that good. Therefore, I decided to do something else and went into software development and created the first intelligent system for doing quality, color quality management, actually. Yeah, that was interesting because we were able to do a prototype within 5 days, 1 week, that persuaded one of the biggest automakers here in, not here, but next to here in Germany, in Ingolstadt, that he would have to impose our solution to all his suppliers.
Wow. What year was this, roughly?
Roughly what year? 82, 83?
I was born, wow.
The reason was why we were so fast producing software, because we used an artificial intelligence approach to generate our programs.
That's
very
amazing.
Simple, yeah.
Okay. We're going to skip ahead a couple of years. Can you tell me about your paper, your research paper?
Okay. Currently, I'm working on using the graph model of combinatory logic, which is also interesting because combinatory logic has been defined 6 years ago or more, and actually today is not well known. I have problems finding any papers referring to combinatory logic, but it is a useful model because it uses algebraic representation of neural networks.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds very attractive at the moment, right?
That should be very attractive, and I have now also used an approach to explain how knowledge actually grows.
Okay.
And for knowing that you need to measure knowledge, and measuring actually is my specialty, which I did for more than 50 years. I'm measuring software, measuring anything, including knowledge. And so I have now proposed a method to measure software, and that I will relate about tomorrow.
Okay, well, that makes sense. But what will it be used for in the real world? Are there any applications?
Yes. The point is that current AI systems are uncontrollable in respect of their reliability. Yeah. So sometimes they hallucinate, sometimes they decrease in accuracy, and things like this. And what I then propose is just a simple method of implementing controlling combinators that avoid it. For this, you must know what you want to avoid and what it means to avoid it. And I think today, these modeling techniques that were developed long ago are still very useful for today's high technology world.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges you face while doing this research?
Well, the challenge is I'm not an academic, as I said at the beginning, and that is I have no access to any resources. And so basically I'm writing for my own, and as a returee I haven't any...
I have a bit more support. Yeah.
I have not to live from this, and so I hope that I can find somebody who's interested in taking that over and looking at what can be useful.
Well, you have some reach, so who knows? Somebody might reach out to you.
That's it. Yes.
Let's find out. Excellent. I'm going to do some rapid fire questions, like a quick and brief answer if possible. AI, hype or reality?
No reality, simply because we have now this parallel processing available with the graphic networks, with graphic processors. Well,
which industry will be most transformed by AI in the upcoming 5 years or so?
All industries. So it's definitely a very, very difficult question to predict that, but my belief is for the time being it will mostly affect manufacturing. Manufacturing is where it brings immediately the most, and also they have experience with using AI.
Can machines truly be creative?
No.
Which AI breakthrough has had the most impact on your work?
The existence of intelligent translators like people, namely, since before that, when I wrote a paper, the normal reaction of the reviewers was, well, could you please improve your English by help of a native English speaker? Okay. No, it's no problem. I just go ad for DeepL. Well, sorry for that, but indeed, I just take DeepL, translate it into German, and then look if it sounds still the same in German as I wanted to have in English, and then comes back in English, and then they say, oh, what a wonderful English.
That's amazing. Well, I was going to ask a book or a resource you'd recommend for people interested in AI, that you already gave us one resource. Is there anything else?
I think it is very interesting to read old works from people who worked probably 100 years ago, or 60 years ago, or 40 years ago, and they had interesting ideas that were not realizable because of the lack of computing power. And today we have it. Just remember the Doctor and Eliza. Okay,
what's one question you wish people would ask more about AI?
What is knowledge?
Okay, how's the conference been so far? We had a couple of keynotes, we had some presentations.
Oh, wonderful. It was wonderful, yes. That's a beautiful place also to be here. The only thing that didn't work here was the metro. To come here, you had to take a taxi.
We can blame Amsterdam for that. Dr. Thomas, thank you so much for your time, and please enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it as well.